Welcome to Connected Voices, the podcast where lived experience meets trauma-informed truth. I'm Janine, founder of Connected, somatic trauma coach and specialist in narcissistic abuse recovery and neurodivergent well-being. Here we talk about things like workplace trauma, emotional manipulation, nervous system healing, and the power of reclaiming your voice. Whether you're navigating narcissistic abuse, parenting through neurodivergence, or rebuilding after burnout, this space is for you. Let's reconnect, let's embody, let's transform. You're listening to Connected Voices. Let's begin. Hi, I'm Janine. Welcome back to Connected Voices. Today we're exploring one of the most painful, confusing, and isolating experiences for survivors of narcissistic abuse, the silent treatment. When someone withdraws their affection, attention, or presence as a form of control, it doesn't just leave you feeling ignored. It triggers some of the deepest survival fears in your body. So before we begin, let's just take a moment to arrive. If it feels comfortable, place one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and take a slow breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let your body know you are safe here. The silent treatment isn't about needing space or cooling down after conflict. That's healthy communication. This is something different. This is emotional withdrawal used to punish, control, or destabilize you. You might find yourself desperately replaying every word, wondering what you said wrong. You check your phone, you reread your messages. You start to believe that if you can just apologize the right way, they'll stop ignoring you. But here's the truth. You didn't cause their silence. They chose it. Because silence is power in the hands of someone who needs control. Let's talk about what happens inside your body during this experience. When someone you love withdraws suddenly, your brain interprets that as rejection. And rejection is read as danger by the nervous system. Neuroscience shows that social rejection activates the same areas of the brain as physical pain, particularly the anterior cingulate cortex and the insula. So when they ignore you, it quite literally hurts. Your heart rate increases, your cortisol levels rise, and your body prepares for threat. And if you've experienced this dynamic repeatedly, or grew up in an unpredictable or unsafe environment, your body will already be wired to respond to disconnection as danger. That's why you can't stop thinking about them, or why you feel panic when they go silent. You're not crazy. You're traumatized. And your nervous system is just trying to get you back to safety. But here's the catch. It's not the person you need to feel safe again. It's connection itself. Your body is seeking reconnection because that's what human biology is designed to do. The mistake is thinking they are only source of that safety. The silent treatment leaves invisible bruises. It erodes your self-esteem. It teaches your body that love equals anxiety. and it conditions you to chase validation as if your survival depends on it. Because in that moment, it feels like it does. You might notice your appetite disappears. You can't sleep. You keep checking if they've looked at your story or changed their status or read your message. This isn't obsession, it's survival mode. The combination of dopamine highs from past affection and cortisol from current stress keeps you locked in a chemical loop. And emotionally, you start to silence yourself. You begin to believe that your feelings are too much, your needs are inconvenient, and your presence is a problem. That's the real damage. When you start doing their work for them. So how do you survive the silent treatment without losing yourself? Let's start with compassion. You can't reason with someone who uses silence as control, but you can reclaim your voice, your body, and your peace. Here are a few steps that help. Step 1. Name it. Call the behavior what it is: emotional abuse. It's not a communication issue, it's a control tactic. Step 2. Ground your body. When silence hits, focus on sensation, not story. Feel your feet. Notice your breath. Hum softly. This activates your vagus nerve and signals to your body that you're safe. Step 3. Reframe the meaning. Their silence is not a reflection of your worth. It's an avoidance of their own accountability. They are not withholding love. They are revealing their lack of it. Step 4. Rebuild safety elsewhere. Reach out to friends, community, or a coach who understands trauma dynamics. Every safe connection teaches your nervous system that not all silence means danger. Step 5. Reclaim your voice. Write what you wish you could say, even if you never send it. Speak your truth aloud to yourself, in the mirror or in a voice note. You don't need their response to validate your experience. Remember this: you can't make someone speak who's chosen to punish you with silence, but you can stop silencing yourself. Let's take another breath together. In through your nose and out through your mouth. If you've experienced the silent treatment, know this: you deserve to be met with communication, not punishment, with conversation, not control, with love, not fear. Healing begins the moment you stop chasing the silence and start listening to your body, because your body has always known the truth, that love doesn't disappear to prove a point. If you'd like to know more about body-based tools to calm your system and rebuild inner safety, email me hello@codennected.co.uk. And as always, let's close together. Let's come back to your body. Show yourself compassion and show the world compassion. This is Codennected Voices. I'm Janine. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on Co-Connected Voices. If something in today's episode spoke to you, trust that it mattered. Your story matters. If you'd like trauma-informed support as you heal, grow and reclaim your nervous system, you can connect with me via Instagram at Co-Connected. And if you found this episode helpful, please share it, subscribe and leave a review. It helps this podcast reach those who are still learning how to feel safe again. Until next time, reconnect, embody, transform. This is Co-Connected Voices.